How do you make the most out of your personal injury case? We're talking specifically today about the long-term impact, okay? So I'm Shane from Shane Smith Law. We're talking about how you get the most out of your personal injury case, because every personal injury case is different, okay? And how we use the Shane Smith Law Case Maximizer Blueprint to get you the maximum settlement we can. And this is the end portion of that, which is note the long-term impact, okay? And what I mean the long-term impact is if you've got a permanent injury, we want to make sure we document and talk about what the long-term impact is to your life, okay? So that's one of the reasons why a lot of times we're asking our clients, hey, did you have an MRI? Did you have a CT scan? Did you have an X-ray? Did you have some kind of diagnostic test that shows that injury, and then we can see is it going to get better or not over time. Like a bone generally will heal over time, okay? So it is not necessarily a permanent injury. I mean, the fracture is healed, so it's going to be there, but a lot of times it's stronger. Now, some bone breaks do not, and those require surgery to stabilize the break or something like that. That's likely to have arthritis as a long-term impact. A tear to your meniscus or your ACL, that generally has a long-term impact because generally without surgery, it's not going to heal. I tore my meniscus in my knee. It didn't heal over 10 years, and ultimately I needed surgery, okay? If you suffered an injury to your hand, so you've lost grip strength in that right side or your dominant side, what's the long-term impact of that? You're going to have to learn how to do a whole bunch of things different because you're not going to have the strength to do it in that hand, okay? Maybe you've suffered an injury to your ankle, and if you're a woman, you can no longer wear high heels. That's a long-term impact, okay? If you've got a back and neck injury, and maybe it's not severe enough for surgery, but maybe it causes you some pain every day and it restricts you from your hobbies. Well, that's a long-term impact. If you can no longer do that hobby, that's a long-term impact, okay? But also, and this is key, what is likely to happen in the future? Because sometimes this occurs where, yeah, you don't need surgery today, but everybody in the room knows you're going to need surgery in 5 to 10 years, okay? That's a long-term impact. We can get the doctor to write about that. They say it's likely. We can include something like that in your demand, okay? So we want to make sure we get the long-term impact of all your injuries. Remember, if you're in pain, call Shane, 980-999-9999. Hit like and subscribe down below. Don't miss our next personal injury tips.
In pain, call Shane.
980-999-9999. 980-999-9999. Shane Smith Law. In pain, call Shane.